fee. Good morning, Fayetteville with Gilbert Baez from the Ritchie Law Firm studio.
Ritchie Law Firm Injury Lawyers. Ritchie Law is on top of it. Go to RitchieLaw.com.
That's RitchieLaw.com.
News Talk 640 WFNC.
Good morning, Carolina. Live from the Cumulus Broadcast Center here in Fayetteville. This is News Talk 640 WFNC and 103.5 HD2. This is the second hour of Good Morning Fayetteville. And Kenny HITMAN McClain, you're saying that the HD2 radio sounded pretty good out there in lobby.
It sounds great. I'm glad I tuned it in.
All right.
HD2.
All right, tuned it in. That's the way to do it. I'm Gilbert Baez. That voice, Kenny HITMAN McClain. CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing says mostly sunny today. Get out there and enjoy it. 85 degrees for the high. 71 right now in Fayetteville, Fort Bragg, and also in Pembroke. Headline news for you at this hour. A man is behind bars in Harnett County after authorities say he shot at another man inside a vehicle. Fayetteville police continue their search for a suspect in the murder of Nathan Kellen. It's the WFNC Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week. Fayetteville PWC, the Public Works Commission, is celebrating 21 years of community partnership through the annual Public Works Art Exhibition. The 2026 hurricane season for the Atlantic Basin is running beginning Monday from June 1st to November 30th. So the question now, how many hurricanes can we expect this year? And Jerome McMillion's purchase of a $5 scratch-off lottery ticket in Fayetteville made him a little closer to becoming a millionaire. We'll have all those stories and more coming your way. But first, local news from CBS 17.
CBS 17 Newsroom, I'm Bill Young. A new push to tackle homelessness in Fayetteville is now moving forward. The nonprofit known as Men of Purpose is turning a former nursing home into transitional housing. The facility along Murchison Road will house up to 40 men trying to get off the streets for up to 90 days. Organizers say the goal goes beyond just providing beds. It will offer wraparound services, including transportation, job assistance, and life skills support. Organizers hope to open the transitional housing facility later this summer. Monday is the deadline to apply for property tax relief if you own property in Cumberland County. There are three types of relief: homestead exclusion, circuit break exclusion, and disabled veteran and surviving spouse exclusion. The person who owns the property must apply for relief in person or by mail. A new study finds an average household in North Carolina spends 8.8% of its income on health care. That is the seventh highest in the nation.
Yeah, you can.
From the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the website Wallet Hub put together a list based on things like average cost of doctor and dentist visit, plus common medication. Alaska has the highest percentage of income spent on health care at 10.1%. Utah has the lowest at 5.11%. And a Fayetteville man turned $5 into $200,000. He bought a scratch.
Hey, Kenny, let's not do that so we can get right into the discussion. Let's not do it so we can get right into discussion. Yeah.
Jerome McMillion. With a name like that, he's bound to come into money someday. From the CBS 17 Newsroom, I'm Bill Young.
I had my mic on.
Today will be a mainly sunny Friday with a high of 86. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a low of 68. Saturday will be partly cloudy with a few showers and a high of 85. And Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high of 79. After an overall pleasant weekend despite a little rain on Saturday, Monday will also start with rain before we dry out with sunny days and highs in the 80s most of next week. That's your favorite forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
All right, Rachel, thank you so much. Right now, we've got 70 degrees at Fayetteville, St. Paul's, and also in Grays Creek. You're listening to News Talk 640 with WFNC.
This update is sponsored by Precip, the best weather app for checking precise rainfall totals. Wondering if the forecast was right? Precip is the app that shows you exactly what happened, not just what was forecasted. With Precip, you can check the actual weather anywhere. Download for free at getprecip.com or search Precip in your app store.
This report is sponsored by America 250.
To celebrate America's 250th anniversary, we're coming together from coast to coast for star-spangled events, live performances, and the largest day of giving in American history. Join in at america250.org.
Good morning, Fayetteville with Gilbert Baez on WFNC News Talk 640 AM and now on 103.5 HD2 WFNC.
News Talk 640 WFNC. Let me bring Candy up in here. Candy, we had a raccoon problem.
Yes, we did.
We don't have it anymore.
No, we don't. We did okay, didn't we?
We done good.
Oh, boy, oh, boy. I'm glad we took care of it.
Yeah, we did.
I think people at the station will be happy to know that, you know, the guys that came in, the professionals,
Yeah.
they really did a lot. Tish, our general manager, just amazing. She was very focused on getting rid of this pest. For those of you just joining us, we have had a problem with an invasion of raccoons in our ceiling. We live and work in a very old building,
Right.
in the middle of a field. And so they've been coming down, and we called in some professionals. And then what happened, Gilbert?
Well, my ranger skills kicked in, and we were able to capture 2 of the varmints.
Yes.
And I want you to know that our hats, no animals were injured in the course of us wearing our hats.
Except for skinning them.
Yeah, well, no, we didn't skin them. Actually, we just ordered these hats. No animals, because people are calling in right now. Oh my God, I got killed! They killed the raccoons.
Correct.
No, we thought we'd get some hats just to symbolize the fact that we're going through some turmoil and doing what we have to do. So, Kenny, you look good in yours. As a matter of fact.
Thank you. I've been working on it all morning. Actually, I've been modeling. I took a selfie.
Right, it goes with your purse. So enjoy yourself. You look like you're leaving, going somewhere. So we got some great guests coming in here. Also, you may notice that we have a raccoon crossing sign in the station as well. And you may also notice that Kenny and I are wearing our Hawaiian shirts because Friday is Hawaiian Shirt Friday. And so that's what we do.
I'm so confused.
Yeah. All right, well, anyway, we got great guests coming in here. Natalie Haskell is going to be in here in a few minutes. And she's going to talk about the 14th annual Zoomathon that's going to be taking place to help send money to St. Jude's Children's Hospital in Memphis. So we're looking forward to her coming in. Robert Patton will be here as well. He's the Military Affairs Council executive officer or president, and he's going to talk about the pickleball tournament that's just around the corner as well. Now, this thing is going on tonight. I want to make sure we re-emphasize this because we had Georgiana Pinckney in here talking about the heroes of Fayetteville and Cumberland County and these performances that are going to be put on by students. Today is the first one that's going to be happening from 6 to 8 p.m. And it's going to be happening at the Fayetteville Technical Community College's Tony Rand Student Center on campus. That's at 2200 Hall Road in Fayetteville. And it's free, open to the public. And what you have are students from Cumberland County schools reenacting or letting you know the namesake of someone who's a historic figure in our community. And they're acting out who that person is to kind of bring that person to life. So it's going to be a neat performance. If you can't make it tonight, then mark your calendar for Saturday, June 6th from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Also same location, the Tony Rand Student Center on the campus of Fayetteville Technical Community College. And it's going to be a great performance on those days. And this is the summary of it. Youth from across our community are bringing history to life through Heroes of Fayetteville, Cumberland County. It's a retrospective performance celebrating the influential voices, extraordinary achievements, and also enduring legacies of hometown heroes from the past and present. They're performed by talented students from the grades 1 through 8 at the Greater Life of from the Greater Life of Fayetteville after school program. And then there are additional students also from Cumberland County. You're looking at me like laughing because I have a hat on. I'm reading something like this.
Oh, no, I'm smiling because I love the idea of grades 1 through 8. We're talking about the little ones.
Right. Well, this is
historical thing.
Elementary and middle school students is basically what it is. Heroes of Fayetteville, Cumberland County, takes an inspirational journey through local history with compelling stories, dramatic monologues, and also they pay tribute to the lives, legacies, and lasting impacts of trailblazers, leaders, educators, veterans, activists, the cultural icons, all of these folks who've contributed to help and strengthen our community. So we look forward to that. Again, this first performance, there's 2. First performance taking place tonight at 6:30, and it's a couple hours at the Tony Rand Student Center. That's on the campus of Fayetteville Technical Community College. All right, we also want to remind you that time is running out on getting your golf card. Are they sold out yet?
No, there's I think something like 30 left.
Okay.
Max, I'll check right now. But yeah, what's big about our golf card is the cart. So I'm going to check right now.
Yeah, while you're checking on that, then if you're a golfer, this is a pretty neat deal. I bought mine, and this is my receipt and everything I got back, and I got the card in the mail last week. So it is a physical card that you get, and you take it to the golf courses, and we got 5 of them. Baywood Golf Course around the corner from me, Fairmount Golf Course. I've heard their commercial. That's below Lumberton, so I'm going to head down there and check that one out. Also, you have Gates Ford Golf and Country Club, where we play a lot of tournaments there. That's just a fantastic venue. Then Kings Grant, another real nice course up off of Ramsey Street near Methodist University. As a matter of fact, I think some of the students may work there because the Methodist has a golf curriculum. And then Lane Tree Golf Course as well. So I'm going to be checking all those out. And when you go, they actually just mark off that you've played. Again, $99 for all 5 courses. And it's a $250 value. So if you're a golfer and you like to get out and enjoy the weather that we're getting ready to have, this is not a bad buy for you as always. So,
There's a lot of good sweet deals on here.
yeah, you were talking about the sweet deals, Kenny, and how you got one that's coming up. It's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm looking at the golf. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, you're down to 35 left.
35.
35. So that's going fast. $99, usually $250 or more. Carolina Golf Card. It's right there. Sweet deals on WFNC640am.com.
All right. I'm starting to feel a little woozy. I was thinking like maybe the raccoon tail is
It's the fumes from the tail.
yeah. No, and again, if you're just joining us, we've had some issue, and we're working through it. But it's not an issue that is just, as far as we're concerned. I mean, there are a lot of people with critters in their house, and so what do you do with it? How do you do it? You've had critters in your house, haven't you?
I called master exterminators. When I have no pests survive. I had a little mouse problem, just a little tiny mouse. But where there's one mice, there's other mouses.
Absolutely.
So they took care of everything. So yeah, there's pests, and then we were talking about the dangerous pests and the critters that are running around this time of year. Obviously the raccoons, but what else? We hit the spiders.
Well, we talked about the snakes. I called him in Ranger School. We call him Mr. No Shoulders. He just kind of wiggles away, through. Mr. No Shoulders is going to get you.
Is that right?
Yeah, and so we have rattlesnakes here, copperheads, and there's people who just hate snakes, and really they're trying to get away from you. It's more. You need to be more concerned about rabid animals, and these little raccoons could be one of them as well. Possums and foxes for sure.
Yeah, I heard there was a fox sighting in a county. What is it, Bladen? But anyway, yeah.
Well, we were doing a story yesterday up in Orange County in Chapel Hill. They had a rabid fox got into an altercation with a couple of dogs, and then before that they had a rabid fox. Raccoon have an encounter with a cat. And so you were talking about a woman who's trying to help a cat and had to go through the rabies shots.
Yes, my friend Robin DeRosa in Charlotte, she was a big cat lover, and so she saw a little kitten that was crying out, and she went to go save it and, do whatever they do. And it just nipped her just a little bit. She didn't know that it was going to be trouble until she got feeling really bad, and somebody said, "You got to go to the hospital now, the emergency room." And bam, there you go. And
that's it.
That's what happened. So yeah, she had to endure, I think, 12 or 14 shots.
Come on in, Natalie. We got Natalie's in the lobby out there.
Okay.
The rabies shots are painful. But here's the most important thing before we go to break here for a second and get Natalie in here. Natalie, come on in.
Good morning.
Hey, where's your raccoon hat?
Where would you like for me to sit?
Sit down right there.
Okay.
And be quiet.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Yeah, Natalie is. I pop her up here on the thing. She's getting in there, and she is dressing her Zumba stuff.
Yes.
Ready to do it. We're going to talk about this for St. Jude. One point I want to make before we take off our hats and get back to business here is the fact that this is a perfect time, since we're going through the raccoon stuff here at the station, to remind folks make sure you have your animals vaccinated with the rabies vaccine. Kenny, it is a sad story, and I've got you back up on screen, that we know some of the stories where animals have had encounter with wild animals, and you just have to assume that they may be rabid. And if that animal gets away and it can't be tested, then your dog has to be quarantined for a certain amount of time, or your pet, it could be a cat, whatever it might be, has to be quarantined for a certain amount of time to make sure that it doesn't pass rabies on to a person or someone else, because unfortunately there is no cure. So, again, we're wearing our hats in jest. No animals were hurt here at the station, but we ordered these hats to make a point. And Kenny, you're talking about putting this thing near Tish's door.
That was your idea, pal. Oh, you put that on me.
Well, you know, no one's coming to the station because they got to take care of this. Everybody's working remotely except us. And we bring our very brave folks in here, like Natalie. You're not afraid of raccoons, are you?
No.
You
Yes,
should
I
be.
am.
Well, we'll get you on the air in a second. All right, we're going to take our hats off here in a second and bring you Fayetteville's most dependable forecast from CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
Nice tail, Gilbert.
Today will be a mainly sunny Friday with a high of 86. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a low of 68. Saturday will be partly cloudy with a few showers and a high of 85.
like the
And
hat.
Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high of 79.
It's
After an overall pleasant
Hawaiian
weekend,
shirt,
despite a
right?
little rain on Saturday, Monday will also start with rain before we dry out with sunny days and highs in the 80s most of next week. That's your favorite forecast. I'm CBS 17 meteorologist Rachel Dunsing.
All right, Rachel, I've undonned the raccoon hat and I'm back into my Hawaiian mode. 70 degrees across the board, Fayetteville, Hope Mills, and also in Parkton. You're listening to News Talk 640, WFNC.